What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Yimbo. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a little disorganized. I apologize because I was just like running down the stairs from putting my kids to bed. So this is my channel, Yimbo Reviews Everything. Hello. And this is my show, Yimbo Buys Everything. This is now episode 36. So hello, welcome to, if you're new from, YouTube or Instagram. Hello, everybody. So let me just get my little banners going on. Who's in here? Hey, it's my boy, Junie Boys of Thor 2012. What's going on? We have Rabbit's Den in the house. That's fantastic. I love it. My man, George, Age of Barry. How you doing, my dude? Oh, and then on Instagram, this is Autumn Night. On YouTube, King Eternal. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Woo, love it. Clintastic in the house. All right. I love it. Did I say that, George? I said it right. Age of Barry, right? Hey, Marco's here. That's Action Figure Dreamer on Instagram. Oh, all of these guys, go check out their accounts. Seriously, these are people that I've been learning from over the last, now almost just about 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. Woo! All right. So I'm waiting for my guest to arrive. So I was just on Instagram about 10 minutes ago or so doing the live, hyping up my appearance of my friend in here. Let me share his stuff over here. Share screen. See, trying to up the production. So here we go. Got this going. And let me just see what it looks like real fast. I should be tiny. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. So my guest tonight is Frank. It's Realm of Toys89. This guy's stuff is just, I didn't even get to like this shot yet. I only got to see it briefly, but come on, just unreal stuff. Frank is so good. And this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. We are going to be discussing the McFarlane Dark Knight Wave in depth, but you could just get a sense Frank is awesome. He knows what he's doing. It's just beautiful work, and the guy just couldn't be nicer. So I am so excited to have him on tonight. I know I've been, here, I'm doing interviews here and there. Like I've had Toy Stories 3 on in the past, Midnight Stars Custom, my friend Dave, oh man, No Chewing, Sun Tea, Tuscan Traders, and my friend Ryan, obviously Toy Father Chris. So I love getting to talk to all of you guys. So this is just really cool. I'm really trying to do this more often. I'm trying to think of how many episodes. I don't know. I'm just way more than often than I've been doing it before. So that's the bottom line. All right. So let me fire up the little banner here. All right. So what to start with? Well, like I said, while we wait for Frank to join, I wanted to, I guess, show off a little bit of this. This is where I ended the show last week. So I'm still saving this. I'm going to have to save it because Eric, King Eternal on here, said he wanted to see the full-blown reaction. So I also want to experience that with all of you guys because I really, truly am that excited for this, like Turtles in Disguise. And even just opening it up and looking is still like, so I'm going to have to wait another week. Which is tough because it's killing me. I'm excited for the trench coat. I want to use one of the trench coats and see if it fits on Commissioner Gordon. Actually, I have him right here. Speaking of Yimbo Buys Everything. So this was the Arkham City. There we go. Come on, get into focus there, Jim. Come on. Well, you guys generally get the idea, but this was one that I bought at a comic book shop a while back. And again, he's awesome. I tried the Hellboy Mezco jacket on it, but it works kind of. But anyway, so I really want to give the Turtles in Disguise jacket a run. But anyway, I am so fired up because he's in the backstage. He's waiting for us. So I am all ready to go. Hold on. Before I bring him on, I want to get my notes. Oh, there it is. I have my little questions typed out for him. So here we go. Realm of Toys 89. What is going on, Frank? Here we come, man.
Hey, what's up, Yimbo?
What's going on, Frank? How you doing, man?
Get to meet you in person, man.
This is
over the live stream.
Absolutely. Well, that's what's so awesome about this. Oh, I mean it. All right.
For sure.
So this was easy, right? StreamYard. Super simple. That's what I was telling you, man.
Yeah, I'm not tech savvy at all. So I was like, if I could do this, I'll be all right.
Right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, so you can Safari the phone. It's perfect. So welcome, my friends. Oh, man. So So I gave you the premise, like we're gonna be talking Batman stuff. I just realized I left my Mezco Batman on the floor over there, so like I could always stand up and get it. But like this is a very Batman episode. But really,
Sure.
you are the main event, my friends, because like I just can't wait to pick your brain and to just I don't know, just I love finding out what makes our the different artists tick. So different types of focuses, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
feel free. Hey, man.
Well, I only prepared 3 what I think are very top-notch questions.
Okay.
But and then we're just gonna flow. We're just gonna flow because I kind of had a sense just based on like us texting and talking to each other that we weren't gonna have a problem, chit-chatting whatsoever, having this conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So here's how I like to start. Between like the Hasbros, like our sister show, Toy Talk, they've gotten to talk to different people, and I know that even for me, like I've talked to people about, like what got you into, collecting and all of that. So I wanted to kind of frame the question a little bit differently, like just to kind of, because I feel like, we all probably have similar origin stories. So for the toy collecting, and this is my first question. So what are 1 or 2 figures that you remember getting that you just went, oh, this is for me forever? Because like I know I have very young age memories, and there's 2 that I could share with you, but I want to know yours.
Okay. All right. So, man, I think the first one would have to be, it was a Hulk Hogan Hasbro. One of those, the smaller Hasbros.
Yeah, okay.
I had one of those as a kid, and I loved wrestling ever since. I just been hooked.
Are you talking about the thumb wrestlers? Those guys, because I had a few of those. I had the Hogan.
I had those too.
Yeah.
I had those too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Are you talking about the
Yeah, there was the LJN
with the effects?
One.
Yeah, the LG. Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah. Yep. So that was my first one, and I had a lot of Ninja Turtles. I remember having some Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Hooked. And my whole family collects.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So it's like my mom collects. My dad was collecting stuff. My brother collects stuff, and we just all fell into it head first.
So
it's just been nuts.
See, now that's so cool. All right, because I also, in the journey of like me doing lives and talking about like because really it's like reflecting on my life when we do this type of stuff, which is kind of cool. Like when you really think about it. So like I was thinking of like, wow, like my mom used to take me and my sister up to the attic, and she still has like her original Barbie. And I remember being a little kid, and she'd be like, it would be like a trip to the attic, and she'd just show us like, this is mommy's, Barbie doll. And we would go and she would, and the funny thing is she wouldn't consider herself like a toy collector. Even now, like, and hearing me talk about it when she's watched like my lives, she goes, "Oh, I really did do this to you." Like it was me. She just didn't realize, which is so funny. So I'm wondering if that was the same. Did your family know? Yeah. Were they like embracing the collector aspect, or did they not realize that?
Oh yeah.
They were just okay.
Then eBay came along, and everybody just spiraled downhill from there.
Okay. Yeah. See, I have to.
Big ball rolling ever since.
I know, isn't it? That's always the case. So I was gonna say, I think I dropped mine. I saw it somewhere, but my 2, just to share mine, were the little Spider-Man from the Superpowers, or like the Secret Wars. That Spider-Man, and it was the Super Friends Batman, that original 1984 like Batmobile, like. That combination of Batman, those are my 2 guys, man. Like I beat those toys up. I still have them. Paint scraped up everywhere. like hey, but that was it. Those are mine.
Yep, I agree. That memories from those figures, it's like something you would never get rid of, no matter what.
Right. It's and that's it's. Yeah. Oh, here he is. I just looked. Do you? All right. This is like our little aside, like you've watched me before. This is how my brain works. So
I'm following you, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Well, here we go. So
slow.
Well, here's my question then, because you have an awesome, ridiculous collection. We can see a lot of it behind you. So does this happen to you where you kind of know where a thing is, but it just gets lost in the sea of colors, like in your like toy area. Like, so I found him. He was right next to my ring, but that was there. You can see all the paint. Like, this is my original. Right? Like, this is just nostalgia. This is my guy. This is my guy. Oh, I love.
You don't see those anymore either. Those are hard to get.
Right, and like, dude, even the muscle memory of like I used to go swoop into the kicking. You know what I mean? Like, my hands are just going. Yeah, like it's just. So anyway, he was right next to my. He's just on the table next to the ring, but when I look up into the sea of colors of toys, I lost him for a second. There he was. All right,
great.
So I thought that was a cool little twist on, just hearing the traditional, like, well, like I've always fell in love with toys, but like hearing like the specific ones. So that's cool. So what did Hogan do? Because I have the Ultimate Warrior. He did the Gorilla Slam. What did Hogan's?
One bear hug. One did a press slam.
Yeah,
they had a few.
I still have my Warrior and my Hacksaw Jim Duggan somewhere like around here.
I had almost a full set. And when we moved as a kid, I forgot them in my shed. So the person who got that house got a whole set.
Oh, man. Yeah. Isn't that one of those crazy things where you're like, do they still have them? Did they sell them? Like, my hope was like, well, at least I hope they got money for them on eBay. Like, I hope they tried. Like, I hope they didn't just dump them, or they hope they didn't just let them sit there.
Well, the 1, 2, 3 kid, I saw is going for over $1,000 now.
Seriously?
Yeah, but I think that's brand new in the package, so I'm assuming it's like $500.
Yeah, still like right, exactly. It opened loose, like in
pretty a lot of money.
That's a ridiculous amount of money. I did not have
a few Marvel Legends sets.
yeah, or like when I start thinking of Mezcos, and like that's like that Fantastic Four set coming out.
For sure.
Oh man!
For
all right,
sure.
all right.
Sure. Uh-oh. I think we got cut off.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, it's cool.
I'm coming back. I moved my thing. Oh, this stupid thing. All right. So now it's my webcam instead of my actual fancy camera. That's okay. I'll switch it up. So, this is now my other one that I wanted to like carefully craft for you, because you're like, I feel like not necessarily every toy photographer, some people just got into this as a hobby, just as something to lose themselves into, and that's awesome. And I encourage that. And that's why I always say, like, there's room for everybody, right? And then, like,
sure.
I know that there's guys like us and like that are also driven to grow the account. Like, we have, goals in mind. We have things that we want to do. So you've been fantastic. I mean, like, so here's my question for you. So I know that you've worked with brands like Spiro, Fox Force Toys, Bandai, the Fex Hobby, and then most recently, like Action Force. They're Valhalla Toys, right? That's the name of the company. Is that what it is? The Action Force line, but that's like the yeah.
It's
Valaforce. That's what it is. All right. So my question is, like, so how does a typical like brand relationship work for you? You have to get into the nitty gritty. I'm just wondering, like, how does that?
No,
like,
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, first and foremost, I do not know what I'm doing most of the time. I just throw everything at the wall and see what comes back.
Yeah.
Same thing with my toy pictures. Like, I'm still learning how to use a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning how to do the settings. I use cheap lights. I haven't been doing anything fancy. And I'm just having fun. I'm just trying to learn and be inspired from everyone. And I don't take myself serious. I'm always humble. I try to, just make friends with everyone and have a good time.
Yep. And I could tell that's why you and I instantly connected, because like you're literally rattling off my life philosophy, but I'm like, this is why we immediately like connected.
For sure. But let me tell you, if it's not for those things coming first and being more important, there's not really much, It's all the chemistry and all the passion of all the toy collectors coming together and just having a good time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the key to success in all this, and everybody's learning from each other and just having a good time.
Yeah. No, dude, that's what I seriously, when I started, just like, again, like forgetting, because we all as artists and as people, like I said, if you do have a drive and goal in mind, that Instagram can kind of kick you a lot, like kick you in the stomach, can give you a low blow.
Yeah.
Like, there are some of those days you're like, I don't understand. But when I let go finally of just like, I'm just going to keep doing this because I believe in what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing and just throw it out there.
Yeah.
I feel like, you just kind of made, I don't know, it helped me mentally. For sure.
Put in so much work and effort, and the algorithm just like dumps your stuff to the side because it happens all the time.
It does. And it's nice to, again, having a community of friends that, like we all are doing what we can to help each other out, which is always nice too. But that's cool. I wasn't sure. So my follow-up question for you, if you don't mind, was based on like any of those, brand relationships that you've had, have you had one that like particularly stood out to you, or something memorable that came out of it, or like a relationship or friendship or just whatever it is, or just a cool product?
Well, surprisingly, a lot of it is just small talk and just emailing back and forth. And, they're just like, here's the product, take some shots, let us know how it does, and we'll work it out. So a lot of times it's just a one-off. So a lot of companies, they just do it one time. And, it's just for promotion.
Sure. Okay.
But there are some companies like Diamond Select. They've been great. I've been building a relationship with them. I email them. They talk to me all the time. And we've been going back and forth a lot on new product and things I could promote for them. So when it's like that and it's more hands-on, it's a lot more fun.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, like any kind of... Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm sure the collaborative problem, and that's why the collaborations are always so much fun, when the bouncing of ideas,
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, so that's good. So Diamond Select. Oh, sorry, Frank. I don't know what happens every time. I don't know if I'm stepping on your toes, but I lost you for a second. What was that? What were you saying?
I'm sorry. It's my phone. It's a little laggy down here.
Okay, no problem.
But as far as like being able to join all the collabs and meeting all you guys, it's been fantastic. It's been like the treasure of getting on. Well, I'm just excited. It's hard to keep up. I'm learning. I'm still learning, but
Well, I mean, I've said it like plenty of times. Like this summer, I was definitely in a like go. I didn't want to miss anything, and then I kind of burned myself out a little bit. And this is not a matter of the collabs, but I know for me personally, like I think this week I might take a couple off. Like I gotta get my basement in order at this point. It's a mess. I can't, like it stifles my creativity. So. But that's what's cool is like we now all know each other, like truly, like we've all talked for so many months that it's just like, it's okay. Like whatever, dude, like you'll make the next one. No big deal. Like it's nice.
It's awesome. I love it, man.
So now getting to your style. So here, I had your stuff up before you hopped in. So here I have your thing connected. So I wanted to just, have your shots up here. Here we go. Let me just, we should be on the side in a second. There we go. All right. So we're on the side. So here's your page, my man. So how do you, because like all right. So the question is, how have you developed your style? Like, I feel like I can like kind of name elements to your style, because I do think you have one. But, for yourself, like, how have you developed it? What are the things that you look at going into your photography?
To be honest with you, I didn't even consider it a style until friends started telling me, hey, I like your style. You have this rhythm of style of the angles and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just going by the beat of my drum, having fun. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time.
Oh man. Well, you have, so what are some like, okay. So, I mean, like number one, the low angle shot, or like the Dutch tilt that you do, or I love that you hit these figures beautifully, and I love hitting that low angle too. Like the figures shoot so well from that low angle, because like, look at this Dark Knight shot. I mean, this is insanely good. Like, this is so good. But I was just wondering, like, what other type of stuff do you look for? So like for me, for example, I know I like have certain like settings now that I play with, like when it comes to the contrast and saturation. Like I like my colors popping. Like what kind of stuff do you like to tweak with yours? Because I feel like you also lean on colors too.
Yeah, I try to mix it up. I got to give a huge shout out though. There's some people on here that really took the time to like help me, like Figure Photos, Figure Kingdom, Side Fig Gig, just there's so many great people on here. Whenever I needed help, and I just got this camera, so I've been using this camera. It's just a regular lens, nothing crazy. It's just a Canon and I didn't know how to use the manual settings till recently. Wow. So I had friends teaching me like, oh, just mess with this, mess with that, and just every time you take a shot, just keep messing with it. So that's what comes out on those shots.
They're awesome, man. That's so great. So when I got my camera in March, man, I think it was Rabbit's Den that was finally like, yo, bro, do you shoot auto or manual? And I was like, auto. Like, like I tap on the face and it takes the shot and I think it looks good. But he was the one that got me into like same thing, learning how to adjust and playing with all the different settings. And dude, I was talking to Tuscan the other day because he's been playing with like the long exposure. So
he's great.
Yeah. So last night for this one shot I was taking, I was doing it and it did the click and then the long wait and then the click. And I went, oh, I was doing this in like September. I just didn't even know, like I was just screwing around. Like I didn't know that that's what that was considered. Like, cause I was just been shooting stuff with the camera, just trying to figure things out and seeing what sticks, what works, what I like. So that's really funny.
People always ask me like, oh, what lights are you using? I am such a cheap person.
Same.
Let me tell you, I'd rather spend all my money on figures and dioramas.
Yes.
And now I'm getting to a point where it's like, okay, I need some of this, but I've been using lights from Five Below.
Oh, wow. Nice. Very nice.
They're like $10. And I just been using that. And I got one $20 light from Amazon. And I use PixArt for every single one of my pictures. So, and that's free. Yeah. And that's all I've been doing.
Dude, me too. The PixArt is the best. I know Green Geek got me. I downloaded Snapseed too, but it doesn't seem to have the effects. It's more of like, getting into the specific different style, like color settings and things you can play around with. But PixArt, I use that for any digital features that I try to add because it's just, it's free and easy. And I figure there's a free one I can find.
Yeah, I don't pay for that either. I'm like, I'll take the free version.
Yeah, well, dude, number one, I'd rather have figures. It's like figures and dios are going to be my primary. Like, that's where I want to spend my money. So yeah, I have an Alonzi light that was $30, and another one that I was like, do I need a second one? And I got like a $20 version. But I'm totally with you.
I need one of those. I've been looking into it. What's it called? Ulanzi?
The Ulanzi. I like the Ulanzi. That's my favorite one. And they usually are like 30, and then there's like a 5% coupon typically. Every time I've looked at it again, or sent the link to somebody, like, I could see it. So yeah, those are the ones I really like. Loom Cube, I know people have absolutely like, they love them. Like Agent Variant, I know is somebody that has Loom Cubes.
They're great.
Okay, it's just a matter, like for me, it's like, do I want to drop 60 or do I want to get that Mezco Batman? And then I get the Mezco Batman because
we're pretty much similar.
Absolutely, I know. Well, I mean, we only have so much money, we only have so much space. So like, their figures take priority and kids.
Those Pampers, man, they kill you.
Oh. They really do, dude. So I'm just really quick. I'm scrolling up into the chat here to see. All right, so let's see. So we have there's our boy Autumn Knight. So he's Frank. We got Midnight Stars in the house. Oh, Colton's cooking. This guy's been awesome. Oh man. And here's George. That's awesome. Toys that have been played for with them. Yeah. Oh, this is going back to the Spider-Man talk. Man, I love looking at those old toys. Like, I wish I had the other ones closer, but it reminds me now as like a dude that's going to be 40, like, man, like I would have hated this, like growing up, seeing all that, like paint chipping away. But now it just, to me, it's like, look how much love was put into that toy.
It's priceless. There's a lot of play value in that.
Yeah, man. So, all right. So those are my big three, like, thought-provoking questions. And now I wanted to just we'll pick your brain as we kind of go through our main event. Because really, this is the main event.
Okay.
mean, not that I'm rushing. I'm not rushing. I even told the boys, the lazy boys, I was like, just so you know, I'm not trying to push Frank. Like, we're gonna go until we go. This is gonna be one of those nights, everybody. Same. So this was the big thing that we both have that we were gonna break down. So I'm gonna be unboxing. I know you have them. You have them out. I showed your picture off. So what are your initial thoughts? Where do you want to start first? Do you want to talk figure or do you want to talk movie?
We could talk figures since you got them out of.
Yeah, I gotta get there's my This is gonna be annoying because I realized I didn't grab my my scissors and McFarlane's have all of these stupid tabs everywhere. But I have my pocket knife, so here we go. All right, so you have yours out. Have you tried the McFarlane mod yet? The mythical McFarlane mod. Yeah. I am so excited. I can't believe, man. Have you ever turned on McFarlane, or have you always been into them? Like, so here, we'll go back to this. You started around, what is it, a year and a half ago, toy photography? Is that somewhere?
Yeah, like
that, or
2 years now.
Okay. Yeah, I think
like
I was
2 years.
I officially took my first toy picture, pose toy photography shot in August of 2020. Like, that was a stone cold stunner. It was terrible, but I put my heart and soul into it. So I was like, I think I could do this. So August 2020, that was my first official, I'm going to toy photography. But leading up to that, I was still doing hauls and toy reviews or TV shows and movies I'd talk about and post about. But toy photography, yeah. So, okay. So you're at a year and a half. So now your toy photography origin story, I guess, was that also during like a lot of us, in terms of the lock, not to get into all of that stuff again, but was it around that time that you first started looking at stuff in Instagram or?
Yep. And I've always spoke to everyone. So I was kind of friendly with everyone. And I would always see it. I'm like, damn, I have a lot of this stuff. I should try this. This looks fun.
Yeah. So did you always have the Realm of Toys account or did that? Okay. So
I had it, but I would just post stuff that I bought, or if I found something at Target, I'd show it off.
Yeah. All right, so that's what I was doing. Yeah. So do you remember the approximately? I'm just curious now out of month, because it's always fascinating to me when people jumped in, because some people it was oh well, March 14th, 2020 is when I started. Some people are like that. Some people are, oh, I've been doing this for 5 years. It's wow, I'm so jealous of that. And then
I can't tell you. I don't remember the date.
Yeah.
But MBG, that's on our collab now.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah.
A picture that got me so excited that I said, you know what? I'm going to give this a try because this is great. I need to get into this. Everybody's having the time of lives here and I'm just watching. So I want to get into this.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what it's all about. Cause that's the same deal. I was just kind of admiring, becoming a fan of all of these people, and trying to how does this even work? Figuring out hashtags. That was a big.
I had no idea.
And now Instagram's hashtags don't matter. So it doesn't who cares? But that was a big.
Throw it all in there.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see. So Rabbits, then real quick, let's catch up with the comments. I need some convincing buying this set for the horse. So I know McFarlane Witcher has another horse, and I have that on pre-order. So I'm going to address this because, Frank, I don't know if you felt this way. So I found these at Walmart, and I think they were 21. The Joker I bought at Target for 25, but Walmart had them for I think 21, and I just did the math in my head, and I figured it's only 4 figures to build the horse, and that's the $40 Witcher horse. I'm like, it's kind of $10 to $13 a figure. You know what I mean for these guys? Yeah. So that was, to me, that's why. So Rabbit, that's why I went for it, because those pallets are everywhere. Frank, you're the one that told me that the Walmarts in Jersey were getting stocked. I'm like, time to wife.
I don't really collect McFarlane. I kind of stumbled into that whole Batman thing going on.
Yeah.
And I love that comic. That whole Frank Miller story. So once I saw the figures itself, I said, okay, they don't look so bad. I don't think the articulation is going to be amazing,
Right.
but you know, it look cool. I'll give it a shot. And are they perfect? I don't think so, but I'm having fun with them.
Yeah. So I forgot to. I don't know if it got cut off before, but have you experimented or have you thought about customizing or doing the mod? Did you? Where were you? Where are your feelings on that?
I do want to give it a shot. I have not looked it up yet, but
Okay.
after watching your last video, I'm very interested in doing that. I need that torso articulation. It's just not working for me.
Yeah. Okay. So I was curious as to is there any is there any bend on that Batman right now? Because that's just what I'm trying to peel out right now.
All right.
Like,
so basically, yeah, he's not so bad. I feel like this new buck on the figure has the thigh swivel too.
yes,
and that's a pretty big deal.
that is.
For
So Misty Owl. Okay. Oh yeah, what were we gonna say, Frank? Sorry.
I wanted to get off topic for a second.
Oh, come on now.
I got this figure, and check this out. It's not broken, but it's extremely loose and just pops right off.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That
and
is.
It just comes right off.
So people in the chat, you're gonna have to let us know like what your experiences are, because this is again here is me coming back around trying to give Toddy another chance, but like here's another. So like I took my Justice League Batman. I have the Batfleck, you know, like I have the whole Justice League, the Snyder cut. I was just like, all right, let me just get all of these. I didn't know it was before like I turned on McFarlane's. I was still like, this is how these are DC figures. Like if I want Marvel, I get Legends. If I want DC, I get McFarlane. Like I just wasn't thinking. And then the more I played with them, that's where I was like it was the Damian Wayne, the Damian Robin figure, when his leg just popped off trying to pose it. I went, what is this? Like I was so sad. Like it pops back
spending all this money, you know.
And it's like, yeah, he couldn't do any. There was no ab bend, and like the more I kept buying, so that's why I slowed down. But this particular wave, everybody kept saying, like the thigh cut, the thigh swiveled. Like I just gotta the torso mod. I've seen people do like toy cinematography and Misty Owls. Like it's literally like chest to belt. So that's why I want to do it. I'm not going to do it tonight because I need the hair dryer and the you know, like I'll run you through how to do it. But man, I
definitely.
All right, here's Big Boy. Here's my old man.
Oh. I want your thoughts on this figure to see, because you have a lot of the original McFarlane stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to see what you, because I'm basically just diving headfirst into this set.
All right. So I didn't get to finish my thought. It was my own fault. I kind of trailed off. So my Batfleck figure, I just took down off the shelf, and I'm gonna do like a little. I was like, oh, I'll do a McFarlane Batman reel. Like I'll just show off some of the new, you know, like the guys that I have, and like his arm is just, it's like it's out of nowhere. So I just don't. It became like just spaghetti in the joint. Like it's very loose. He's like just out of arm's reach, but it got just like where I could spin it. Like, look, this is what I don't get about Todd. Some of these joints are just cracked, like crack. And then you get some spaghetti limbs. And I just don't understand the consistency. And I don't know if it's just a QC thing or what.
I think it is.
Is it just not, they're not just not care? I don't want to say caring, but you know, I always say like if it's a corporation, you know, we do have to hold them accountable. Like we are giving them our money, you know.
I haven't had that problem with Marvel Legends too much though. I have a ton of them.
Yes. Oh, actually, here that's a good reference point because I was going to ask you. Nice little segue. Who are we looking at back? Like you don't have to get into specifics. You can if you like. Obviously, you can give us a tour, and I can here. I'll bump you up a little bit. Let me try to figure this out. Let's see. Is this? Nope, that didn't do it. This one, no. I'm seeing what it. Nope, wrong one. I'm just messing around with the thing. I was just trying to say. Oh, you know what? If I remove me, here, we'll do this. So, nope, wrong one. There we go, Frankie. Ay, ay,
Okay.
ay. There we go. Let's get a tour.
So basically, that's my whole WWE stuff.
Nice.
This is just vintage stuff. Hot Toys, G.I. Joes. Behind me, that's all Marvel Legends.
Nice.
It's just a hodgepodge of stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, that's how it's gotta be.
Then on this side, I have some more shelves down there.
Look at those belts, man. I love it. How are those belt hangers? Is that the ones with the snaps?
No, I'm cheap. I just took some screws and put them in the holes.
My man. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I have an original, like a replica, but like the old IC Attitude Era belt. And I've been wanting to display because, right, it's just like,
yeah, you can put
somewhere.
Thin nails and just put them right through the hole and just hammer them to the wall.
Oh, all right. Well, then that's going to happen. It's going to be somewhere around here. I might have to maybe I'll nail it up, put it back there.
I wasn't kidding when I can be cheap.
No, that's great, man. Like I said, these things are more expensive and these are what we want. So I definitely, I'm with you. I'm with you. All right. So you asked me about here we go. So like while you were showing that, I'm just like literally, I don't know if you do this too. Like I treat figures as like fidget spinners where like I'm just doing other, but I'm just clicking around and moving stuff around. So like that's what I was doing. I was just
the same way. I'll take 5 minutes and just like, okay, this is good, this is not good.
Yeah. So this McFarlane drives me nuts with the leg, the vertical, the kick is always never like, so that's the
Yeah.
But that's his MO with a lot of these toys. But the thigh swivel is a massive get. It's a massive get. It really, really is. And I like these feet a lot more. I know Benny's gonna hate the ankles because like those ball joints are still not like the prettiest. And I also wish the toe on here, I would have thought that would help with standing, but really McFarlane's are a pain, a real big pain in the neck to stand.
Yeah.
But the thigh swivel is huge. And let's see. Yeah, so I see what you're saying. There's more like you can get a bend, but it's out of the legs. Like there's not a lot here.
Yeah, not too much. It's really stiff. I was scared I would break it.
Yeah. So what I would do, so here's how I would do it if we were going to go through the whole process. I see more gappage behind him. So what I would do is I would hold make sure the cape is out of there. I'd hit the hair dryer, into there for like 10 seconds or so. It really does not take a lot, but I would hit that right in there for 10 seconds. Then you can pop that off. And then right from there, it literally, like once the big torso is off, the inside of the abdomen, right in the front too, the front core, that's where you just kind of either Dremel or I just use an X-Acto knife to carve a little U. And that was it, because it needs the peg. It holds the peg up. So the peg will come down on the bends, but it needs the little thing to sit in. So that's it. It's such a simple, and I have a really clear picture that like Misty sent me, and then Toy Cinematography too. So I have a really clear picture I can send you of what like the McFarlane Superman. It literally is just boop boop. It's like nothing. it's the easiest mod. And I joked about it, but that the hardest part was just, I can't believe I'm taking an X-Acto knife to my toy. Oh my God, there's a scratch. Oh my God, but that was the hardest part for me. But all right. And then see, this is what I don't get too. Like, look at the wrist. Like I've been putting that into my reels, for when I've done the Sleepwalker, Iron Man, like when I'm trying to use the reels to showcase what they look like. I feel like this is. I've included that. Do you like seeing that? Because I thought that would help. There's no doctoring of that footage. I just because what I'm talking about, right?
I hate when I buy a figure and it's just either too stiff or too loose. And it's damn it. With WWE, I've been having that problem since I've been buying Mattel action figures from them.
Okay.
I almost every Undertaker I've bought, the joints are so loose on the legs, they just dangle.
All right, so I'm about to blow your mind. I actually bought a second one of these just the other day for $10. A buddy of mine, I want to say it was Championship Collector or maybe it was Agent Variant. Somebody cracked me up saying like I should get an affiliate link because I talk about this all the time. But this is the Kiki fixed loose joints. It's literally an action figure joint glue. So it's called
way.
Dude, Kiki, it's $10. So this little tube I bought in July. I'm halfway down from July. I bought another one because whichever one of my buddies made that joke, I went to Amazon and it was sold out. And then I went Google shopping and nothing was coming up. And I started freaking out that this was the last of my magical elixir. For like this stuff works so well. I had to buy another one, and it requires like the smallest amount. I have the
one.
Dude, check this out. So I had this comic Deadpool. I have this comic Deadpool who I love. The head I had used on the suit, the white suit body, because I wanted that particular look for it. And it stretched out the hole. The white suit Deadpool stretched this one. But
that happened to me this week.
But look, I put that stuff in, and it's like it's normal. It's fixed. I just filled in the circle. It comes with a little needle, which don't lose this. This tape and needle were like this, and it's such a nice little. It's just tape again because we're cheap. It's just tape. Hold the needle there, and I smear it inside. I just smear it around. It dries in a few minutes, and man, it is just. I've used it in joints. The Sentinel. Do you have the Sentinel Miles?
No.
Okay, so if you ever get your hand, I feel like that's somebody that you're going to get one day because he's awesome. But that Sentinel Miles has shorts, and the short legs inside the shorts were flopping. So like the regular legs were fine, the short legs were flopping. Again, just bloop, 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 and it dries it, and it just congeals, and it's really great. I know. So like I said, that was good.
This did.
And you know what? I have to tell. I always say it. I think it was June. I think it was Thor 2012. I want to say he was the one that I first saw, like probably back in March or April of 2020, like that actually mentioned it to me. So I like to, if I could give him a shout out, because now I just talk about it all the time because I love that stuff. So keep that in mind, man. All right, so I really like the Batman. I really dig him. I'm gonna just, I'll just kind of go through because I really want to build this horse with you. So, what are your thoughts on who should we go with next? Should we go Joker or Carrie?
I got Joker in hand.
All right, here we go. And then Frank, do you have your convertible? So remember, I showed pictures to everybody of Frank's Gomez shot with this convertible. I know what it's from, but I don't want to. Could you share with everybody where that's from? Okay,
so this is from the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Live Action Hero. And this is like a 90s action figure. It's a cheap toy line. But they have this vehicle. And if you look in the inside, you can squeeze figures in there. Like, I've done it a few times and everything seemed to fit well.
Yeah.
And you have a button in the back that opens up, and there's like a bomb that falls out. You got like an explosive.
That's awesome.
And you also have this thing in the bottom to help the car sit sideways.
Oh, get out of town, dude.
Sideways. Yeah, so it has like a hydraulic feature.
Oh, that's epic. Have you shot that Gomez in it with those? I forget. Did you do one with the tilt? Maybe I didn't realize if you did. Yeah, you did. Okay.
And that wasn't the camera angle. That was just the car.
That was. See, I thought now that you're showing us, I'm like, yeah, you definitely have one where he was in tilt. Yeah. Oh, that's so epic. That's so epic. Figure battles. Our friend was asking. He thought it was me. I was like, no, I was talking about another convertible. I was like, you got to go hit up Realm. I'm like, that was the Last Action Hero.
So, they have two vehicles. They have this one, and they have a red Speedster, like a Roadster convertible.
Yeah.
And I have that one, but it's brand new in a box somewhere. I've never owned it.
So were those?
And Gomez might.
So are those for? I can picture the Last Action Hero figures. Were they just typical
Hold on.
like 5-inch? Okay, all right, good. I knew you'd have it. This is. And while he's doing that, I am cracking. I just got the saddle out for Joker. Oh, so is he a 5-inch? Is that what it was? Or is he 6?
Yep.
He 5%. 5.
He seems like 5.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
he
has simple articulation. He just like slides right in.
That's great. Yeah, that worked so well with the shot. It's now
I paid $10 for it, so I had to try to use it.
And the price is right. The price is right. So, oh, come on, Joker. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna show you Joker, and then I'm gonna go grab my Cadillac to show.
Okay.
All right, so there's the Joker, who we all know. I've heard people say that the see, like, this is what I don't get. See,
he's
like,
more stiff. You don't get too much articulation of him.
Like, that's what I'm talking about. Why is it this to move his knee, but then Batman's hand spins around? I don't understand it.
I know McFarlane's all about like the whole stylization of the figure.
Yeah.
He's never been too crazy about articulation and stuff like that. So
right.
Wherever they can get like that style straight out of the comic, they'll cut back on articulation, I guess.
Well, you know what? I don't mind with the Joker, to be perfectly honest. I just mean, like, this is a perfect example of the same toy line, the same wave of figures.
Completely
and that,
different.
And there's that.
Like a ratchet.
And then there's, like, just this, like, just spit. Look at that. Like, the.
Wow. Yours is really loose. Mine wasn't like that. Mine was really tight. I had to, like, heat it up.
Interesting. So this is for the open. This is not for the fist hands. This was for the Reigns hands. So it won't be that much of an issue. Again, you know, like I try not to. I looked at the bright side of the stuff. Like,
oh, I popped off the head.
Ooh. So this is
he has nice range though. Like you can get the head to tilt and get like a nice.
Yeah, and he's
other than that.
You know, he doesn't need the articulation. That's my whole thing. It's only certain figures that demand, like, if it's a figure or a character that demands that dynamic posing, then that's what we need. You know, like, but I don't mind. This guy doesn't need to be a judo master. You know, like, I don't need him to be doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, no. Oh man, that's a cool head sculpt though. I tried to find.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, the paint is okay. Like, I had a little bit of paint QC issue, but you know, I was comparing 2 boxes in Target. I just wanted to finish the horse. I'm like, it doesn't matter. We're all good.
That's the main. That was the horse.
Yup. All right, so I have 2 open. Who do we have left? Batman. Oh yeah, and Superman. I was like, who's the 4th? I forgot about the Boy Scout. All right, Carrie's coming up next. Now, how do you like her figure? Because again, like going back to, you grab Superman. I was gonna crack open Carrie
real quick. He has that side. You know how McFarlane's been doing the
side eye,
looking off the side thing.
He gave it to him.
Yep.
Yours does.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see it, but he's.
Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta. All right, I'll go Superman next. I'm gonna go Superman. Ooh. So I've now seen. There is, I think it's with the Batman wave. Is that
okay?
I feel like I just saw someone doing like a corrected, like they are releasing a corrected, but they're not saying it, like versions of stuff. And I'm trying to remember. It's the Batman figure. So everybody with this, hated the side eye, and then they were also shipping them. Like Toy Father has a figure with the cowl down, but he has the masked head. So that was a QC issue. You know what I mean? Like the down cowl over the cape. So they screwed that up on him. And the side, so they released. They came out with eyes looking straight ahead, and then the corrected like cape. So that is out. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's completely looking off to the side somewhere. Crazy.
Wait.
Yimbo, I do got one gripe though with McFarlane.
Dude, you can have
And
multiple gripes. It's fine, but
I don't mean to be so negative. I'm sorry.
no.
Like that they don't put the extra head scans with the same figure. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like you're kind of forcing people to pay more by making two of the same exact figures and just adding an unmasked version to it.
That is more than like the scale I've taken offense to, because I just feel like it's 1/12 scale, and it was, you know, like even WWE figures, like fine, all right, like that, we know that they're 7-8 inches, like whatever. But like for McFarlane to straight up be like, oh, there's Marvel, and then screw you, DC, you know, like it's just like, to me it was like it felt like a spite decision. Like what was the point? Like everything else in that superhero action figure realm. Come on. I mean, I guess they went NECA style with the statue, whatever. I was bothered by that. And I'm with you. My second thing, that's the other one. I could forgive the scale to an extent, but the money grab, because like I have the Shriek figure, for instance, and like you have to buy, the unmasked head to get the second like effect.
It throws me. I just don't want to buy it. Hold on.
Well, this is why I stopped. Because it like that's the last big thing. So if he's working on the posing, and he's working on like, then I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. The man seems to be addressing our issues, and I really do hope that he'll learn a lesson. But he's just making so much money hand over fist, like the #1 figures, you know, like of the year, and like in terms of like the sales, he doesn't have a reason to stop.
So fast. They come out so fast. Every week I go, I'm seeing new stuff from them.
Yeah. And everything typically has been available. Everything except for the shark. Except for the big shark. What is his name?
From King Shark?
King Shark. Yeah, from Suicide Squad. The big one. Like, because that was the Walmart exclusive. He's the only one I've never seen. But basically everyone else that I ever wanted, I've seen in a store at some point.
The Target and Freehold, not too long ago, had like 7 of them.
Oh, really? No Chewing. Sunty had on. He had told me like, oh, they're up, and I missed him. I missed him by a few hours. Like by the time I saw that, he's a good figure. I was tempted because I forget which company it was, but one of the premium brands is releasing one, but it's $120. Did you see that? A 1/12 scale King Shark, articulated fins. Yeah. It comes with the little things that he. All right, see?
He's looking straight.
Yep. That's what I'm saying, man. That is bananas. Come on. Yeah. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Toy Addict, because he's just saying he's also buy Superman figs, trash or not, I have to buy them. This is a dope Superman figure though. That design. I
give him. I like him.
Oh yeah, no, this is great.
I feel like he's articulated than Batman is. Like, look at the range. I can get good range on this one.
Oh, all right. So I gotta loosen mine up. He is frozen. He is absolutely like, look, I can't do anything. Yeah, I gotta hit this guy with the heat. But this one, I'm telling you, man, I've seen the logo to the belt with that mod. It's nice. It's nice. It doesn't take a lot. It really doesn't. So this is going to. I still am driven nuts about the rubber capes. I'm not really crazy about, but that's I just like the textured look of cloth, and especially like wired cloth is my jam. But this is cool. Why wouldn't? Yeah, dude, why wouldn't they give us thigh swivel on this body? Like,
I didn't realize he didn't have that. Wow,
that's ridiculous, right? Oh, Mago.
I don't know if you noticed, it's the same body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Batman. Exactly, that's what I mean. So what? That's just a silly choice to me.
Yeah,
he has the two hands. Comes with the two hands, like just like Batman. I'm saying came with the two hands. Got that horse parts, but then no thigh swivel. It's no thigh cut. That's so silly. But Beast Kingdom, that's my friend Lago. That's the guy. Yeah, that's where and it was his post. He's got a great Toy News account, so he'd like seriously go check him out. He like is he hits you with this stuff all the time. It's great. He also hurts my wallet a lot, but in the best way possible. Oh, George, he has a side-eye Battinson. I've been into that name, the Battinson nickname. I gotta check that movie out.
Yeah, I missed out on it.
Toy Addict. All right. Coming to defend his boy Superman. Superman doesn't ride a horse, so he doesn't need the thigh swivel.
Gotcha.
That
awesome. Makes sense.
And you know what? I love when this happens because like I never pretend to be an expert on any of this. I just like I like what I like and I can talk about, the stuff that I like.
That makes a lot of sense.
Dude, HC Yellow Jacket corrected me once when I was complaining about the Thanos Iron Man 2-pack. And I'm like, and Thanos, he doesn't even have the stupid, like they didn't paint the stones. And he's like, yeah, because Tony had them, you dummy. Like that's what he was, the snap. It was the snap where he's like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, I'm criticizing Hasbro. And they're like, no, that was actually like continuity. That was fantastic.
That's funny.
So thank you, Toy Addict. This absolutely makes a ton of sense that, Superman, he wouldn't. And you know what? He has some nice, he really just needs that. Wow, that's cool. His leg goes up higher.
You can get his head to look up a lot to get a good flying pose.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. Like, I'm so happy because I had pre-ordered the Mafex, like the Dark Knight Superman, because I missed out on the original Hush Superman. But then I ended up canceling it during like my purge of the fall. And I'm happy though, because this is a sick figure. Like the scopes on these, everybody keeps comparing. I'm not going to pretend and say that this is going to be a nicer figure than the Mafex. Like everybody universally loves, their Dark Knight Mafex, but
it's good. It's up there from McFarlane. It's up there.
That's what dude, like, which one? It kind of reminds me on the Hasbro end. I really like the Age of Apocalypse Magneto figure. And I honestly think that the Mafex one, as beautiful as it is, like you throw a custom cape on the Legends, and it's really not. I'm sure some people are going to jump down with it, but I don't know if you need like that $20 price point, throw a custom cape on. It could do the it could do the trick. Just saying, like that's what I mean with this one. Like do you need the premium? I mean, like of course, if you want them, then by all means, but.
Especially like for all of us, like if you a good pose on it and get a good shot out of it, you get your money's worth out of that too.
Exactly. And this is definitely like this is going to be like eventually we'll just live on one of my like wall shelves, like I have like the little like this I'll have a Dark Knight one, Dark Knight, and then boom. Oh god, this horse. How many do I need instructions for this horse, Frank? Are you going to be able to walk me through this? Cuz this is
real quick. I made a mistake building this horse. So you basically have to put, let me turn this around. This splits. So it's open and you have to put the two body parts together.
Okay.
Before you start snapping in tails and the legs and stuff like that, get the saddle on once you snap the body together. Because it was like almost impossible to get it on. And then from there you can just pop in the legs and the tail.
Okay. All right. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, I'm so stoked though. A $40, like if this is a $40 horse, which they're showing us with The Witcher is a $40 horse, then this wave is a home run. And I know people have been talking about it and posted and everything, but like the hype is real. I'm super digging these toys.
In the
like,
$40 horse, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not even out yet. The Witcher horse, right? Is that what you're saying?
It's the horse, just in a different color, or
the Witcher horse is straight up black. It's a black horse. It's a black McFarlane horse. It's who's telling me? Wait, what's somebody in the chat? Remind me. What's the horse's name in The Witcher? It's very good. It's a great show, by the way. What's up?
I think it's Roach.
Is
it Roach? I think it's Roach.
I think it's Roach, yeah. But then it's super weird because in the show it's brown, or maybe it's The video game must be black. Right, because they're doing two. They did the traditional Witcher, or they did the video game versions, right? And now they're coming out with the Netflix. I had the Cavill in my hand the other day. I really did at Target. I went, ooh, and the Jaspier was there. I was like, ah, I couldn't do it.
Man,
I couldn't do it.
Down that rabbit hole.
All right, so here's the inside.
So much. I have so.
Oh yeah, I'm just showing off. There's the inside of that horse. For everybody. Yeah. Oh no, I'm still definitely in a picking and choosing zone. You know, like I'm still not trying to bring out, like order too much stuff. Like honestly, the last toy purchase, because these were from 2 weekends ago, was the Cadillac, which I still have to go over and grab. Like I've been trying to be good about. It's like I just have to have so much to shoot. You know what I mean? Like I've been trying to shoot everything. Do you have that issue too? Do you feel that internal drive, like when you open a new thing, like that's why I have to shoot these now, because I'm opening them.
like 10 figures sitting on the table that I have not used yet.
And to me, that's where my anxiety starts building a little bit, where I'm like, oh, I gotta
like this guy's there.
Oh,
I just haven't gotten around to it.
All right, so here, actually, Frank, why don't we do this? This is going to be Realm Buys Everything. So, because this is not the set I have. So while I finish cracking open Carrie, I'll start trying to mess with this horse. Would you want to show off that next McFarlane wave? So our boy Frank has been buying some more. He's dabbling. The Batman stuff is getting you, dude.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. So which wave was this?
We have
now?
the Robin. I believe. What was that?
What's the name of this wave? Like this is the do you remember? Did they have a specific?
These are the Gotham Knights. It's from the new video game coming.
Oh, okay. Look at that, man. Is it Damien, or did they go back to Jason or Dick? Who is not? It wouldn't be Dick, right? Because there's a Nightwing.
To be honest with you, I know. Red Hood is Jason, right? Is it
right?
Jason?
Oh, right. So Tim Drake, maybe that could be Tim Drake.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure, but these were all Robins.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
Very.
I'm just getting into this.
Oh, my bad. You keep going. That's a nice. Okay. Did you get the other Batgirl too, or to like size wise? Did you ever get that other one?
I wanted to, and I liked her better, but I felt like she was too tall to put with the rest of them.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I
safer route and got the short.
Misty Owls has been telling me that like the newer he has been shrinking the scale a little bit. Like he did a back-to-back with 2 Batman figures from that line and it was definitely he's starting to do it. He's starting to bring them down a little bit.
Yeah, like she's a lot shorter than all the other characters. If you put that's a big difference.
Yeah. Oh, I need a Batgirl. I do not have a good Batgirl. I don't have any Batgirl. Yeah, I don't have any Batgirl.
He was my favorite. Look, his arm popped off.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna hit them up to see like if they're customer service? Are you gonna try to do a swap or an exchange at Target or what? Where'd you grab?
Someone told me if you add a little bit of crazy glue at the tip of the joint and just keeps rotating it for a while, it'll be fine and it'll stay on and you could still rotate it and stuff.
Okay.
So I got these on Amazon. They were all like $19.
Okay.
So I should contact them and try to get a refund and get another one.
Here's what I would do. You want to just because I always it's not just Yimbo Buys Everything. It's also Yimbo Returns Everything. So if I got one, if it were me, Frank, this is just how I would do it. I have a Kohl's.
Knowledge.
I have a Kohl's 3 minutes away. So if I got that, I would go through the app. I would just do the returns process. It's damaged. I would send it, but I would only do this if I could find another version. So if I found a different one, I would buy it at Target and then immediately go to Kohl's and return the other one. So that's what I would do if I were you. But that's me because what's up?
On Amazon, they have like 3 different versions for $19. So
I mean, or you could that's it. The other, what the other thing I'd do? I would order another one and start the return on that one and just go to Kohl's and take this out of my site. So that's me, man.
Get this away from me. He came with no guns, and that was a big no-no. I don't know what's the deal with McFarlane and the whole weapon situation because I'm new to it.
Yeah.
But I kind of added my own crowbar with him.
So did he come with anything?
No, he came with hands.
Oh, not even the crowbar. That's
And his finger is it's a gun
oh,
pointing.
the gun finger. That's right. That's so
Kind of
silly.
he's
All right. So I'm playing with Carrie over here. What is going on with this ankle? Is this what is going on? Why is it a side? Why is her ankle doing this? What is this? Is this a thing? Does it not go up and down, or
I heated it up to be safe because I was scared I was gonna rip it off.
okay, so I'm gonna stop messing with it then. But
So
yeah, it's
you can kind of get it back into the where it needs to be.
yeah, because it's just out of it's just not lined up well. But it like I can't get the ball to turn. Normally, like you can kind of twist it. All right, I'm gonna use the heat. I'm not gonna mess with
just heat it up to be safe.
I like this. You know what? She feels good too. Like joint wise,
Yeah, she has great articulation.
All right, so let's check out the legs on this one. Look at that. This is way better than that Damien Robin. This is way better. Like her leg is not popping off when I try to do this. I think it's because of the shorter rubber skirt, or the top, the shorter top.
Yeah,
is definitely helping for sure. But that's some nice extension.
I was impressed with that one.
This is a cool figure. Look at that. I like the glasses on it. That's some great coloring and paint.
Could get her in some cool poses.
Yeah. Oh, and I do love the slingshot. The slingshot is fantastic. That's so cool. All right. I'm gonna give it like I'm giving the 2 thumbs up on like as a
I do too.
For the cost, for the value, for the sculpting, for the better articulation, just generally. And I cannot wait because tonight or tomorrow, that the first thing I'm going to do is heat these guys up and do the mods. This is who I want to shoot this week now. Like I want to shoot these guys.
I hear you. I had a little bat this week.
Oh man! So we saw the Dark Knight shot. Did you get any others lined up yet, or they're just on your list, or you took some?
No, but they're on the table. They're next.
Okay, all right. I
do want to shoot Super with this Batman.
Oh, I thought he was going to arrive in time for the show. I want to say
he's $11 on Amazon.
That's what I'm waiting for. He was supposed to arrive today. I think he was running late when I checked my Amazon order. Because that's what I was saying. I bought that guy for $10, and then I bought another one of these Kiki loose joints. Those are the 2 that I bought. All right. I think it's horse time. Doing horses. Here we go.
Okay. So, then from there, pop the saddle on.
So does this all click? It just clicks?
Yeah, I had to like squeeze it real tight. It gave me a hard time. You have to like line it up.
Yeah, okay. So check this out, everybody. This is kind of you're right. There's this. They actually has to like slide up into it, kind of. Yeah, like it actually. Look, here we go. Like yeah, it's a little slider. Boop. That's neat. Okay, so that wasn't bad. So now you're saying add this on.
Yeah, from there you can slide it in.
Okay. Oh,
it was a little tight, but
you were fighting with
it. Was easier. Okay.
No. Look, here we go. Hold on. Going around the belly.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. This is the time. Whenever I build a figure on this show, I just start sweating every time. All right, so that's on. I got the head, so that just is gonna.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. You were supposed to put the head on the horse before you snap the 2 parts.
That's okay. It's okay. We're good.
So sorry.
No.
Sorry.
There we go. It's really not. It really isn't too. Now that I see what was going on with this, okay, it's really not a thing. Yeah, it's not a big deal. So the front.
There's a slot that you just like lay it on. Yep.
Okay. So the legs and the tail are gonna pop into the holes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So there we go. So that slid up. Beautiful.
Now you're cooking with
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll do it. There we go. All right. Oh man, this is the funny thing is I had that Witcher horse like queued up. I'm like, oh, you know what? I need a horse. And I was like, oh, I don't need a horse. And then you had to go and say, dude, they're at Walmart. I'm like, I need a horse. That was straight up how it went.
Also keep in mind.
What's up?
Also keep in mind that Mythic Legions have a horse, and that horse is like $150. So to get one for this price point with articulation is not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, Rabbit is always like a few people, but Rabbit's one of them that's always like showing me how cool those mythic ones, like just anything mythic, is. And I had looked at that. The latest ones were like way too expensive, but then they had that pre-order. Remember a couple months ago, and it was like kind of like a zombie-ish wave that was being pre-ordered, and there was like a dead.
They have a horse coming out.
So they had like an undead horse, and if it wasn't undead, if it was more of like just a regular horse, I probably would have bought it. So I'm happy I held off.
Zolocon was going on this weekend, and Mythic Legions had a table set up in Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
And they were selling the horses. From what I saw, their prices are not bad. I think the horse is like $70 compared to like the 200 on eBay or whatever they have.
Yeah. Oh well, dude.
That's how I got mine.
If we are able to connect on March 26th, my man, dude, like I think Mythic takes an entire room of that whole toy con because
are they going to be there?
Their headquarters are right down the street. Like straight up, they're right down the street from Wayne. They have a huge presence. Oh yeah, it's a bad you got to start saving. Yeah, dude, this is why Benny's like, I'm saving money right now. I'm saving money because it's like it's gonna be bad.
I'll just play a banjo outside the toy show and ask for change.
I did it. This thing is great, man. Wow.
How's your tail on yours? Mine was really loose.
Yeah.
Like really heavy.
It is very heavy. There's the wobble, the weeble wobble. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's so loose, but it's not popping out, so that's fine.
Which is.
I feel like that would be the worst thing if it was falling out, but it's in there, but it's like, yeah. So yeah, you're just not going to get anything.
Not bad.
Was yours coming out more? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I like jammed it in there so it wouldn't come out anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine kept falling off.
Oh, yeah. But for a $40 112 scale horse, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. And that's even the paint and the nice. I like the buckles and the paint job. It's like, nice metallic sheen to it.
You could pull off the reins from the mouth. They come off. They pop off too.
Oh,
get rid of that. You can pull them off.
Do you know? All right, so let me ask. Have you ever played any of the Red Dead games?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I figured. So, man, I was so sad when I was looking at 5K Toys recently. Like I was checking their website and looking at their 112, because now I'm starting to be the guy. I already ordered Inkblot, the Rorschach figure, so like I have my first third-party figure coming.
Okay.
And they had not John Marston, they had Arthur Morgan, and I thought it was a 112 with the diorama, and it turned out it's like a hot toy. It's like a 1/6 scale. So by the way, as a guy who has Hot Toys, they have an Arthur Morgan, and
I've seen it.
It's chef kiss gorgeous. So I was gonna say, man,
I'm forbidden from the Hot Toys for a while. I get in trouble. You're gonna find out at that toy show.
Oh, dude, I know. It's
I'm
always.
To it.
Yeah, the Hot Toys, man. They had the movie Venom at the last one, like at the toy fair I went to, and it was.
Have you been to the? What is it? ToyCon that's coming up. Have you been to that one before?
I've only went to the toy fair that one time, which was just like 1.5 rooms. So like the Toy Con is like the entire Wayne Pal. Like it's
they fill up the whole building.
Right. And like I said, that's where that Mythic Legions has like a massive presence. Ooh, we got some comment. All right, so I apologize to everybody in the chat. I have been enthralled with my conversation with Frank. So let's catch up. So Rabbit's Den Mythic Horses Direct for 4-H 75 retail. So so it would be 100, I believe. I'm sure with more color horses will be released. So yeah, so we'll keep a look. I guarantee they're gonna have horses at this thing. I guarantee it. Lago, they might have them at ToyCon. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And here we go. Rabbit's Den Crazy Glue is the fix before Kiki was offered. Also, I think Kiki is a super glue hack package to sell for ease of use. Yeah, it is whatever their version of a gelatinous type thing is, but it dries clear and it doesn't give me the super glue. It doesn't give me the super glue like that awful.
Yeah, you get all fingers all messed up.
Yeah, and then it's like you like killed your nerves for like the rest of the night. Or it's like meh. Yeah, and there's Autumn Night, King Eternal, horse is a horse, of course. That's fantastic. And Tuscan, dude, he just bought his first McFarlane Batman the other day. He bought it, so
nice.
Time to get your second.
Look at that, for a $40 horse, and you could turn the head,
so
the tail.
The reason I was saying, like, I think I have to make like a Western diorama now. I need to make a tree. I want to do the tree. I want to try to do that Hot Toys, like that Arthur Morgan. Here, actually, I could do this. I forgot I have the technology. Here, we'll do this real quick. Okay. Arthur, I don't even know what time it is anymore. Oh, 9 o'clock. All right. How you feeling, Frank? I know we got work tomorrow.
No, I'm good. I'm having the time of my life.
Oh, this is fantastic, man. I told you this talking toys is what gets me, like, I don't want to say through the week because that's like, you know what I mean, but like work is tough. So I look forward to talking to my friends, like this is the best.
Oh, we got to do more of this.
Oh, hell. Oh, I was going to say, hell yeah. Well, hell yeah. All right. Yeah. Arthur Morgan 1 scale. Come on, baby. Give me this. Yeah, the V toys. That's what it is. It's the V toys.
Is he the one that comes with different hair pieces to change out all the different styles?
Oh, yeah. Well, so I'm opening up eBay. There it is. Okay, so actually, let me just check one more thing. I apologize. I'm going to go to just Google Images. It'll be easier. So don't look at eBay because eBay was just said for $449, but I'm almost positive it was not that expensive on 5K unless it was sold out. And like once I'm not gonna lie, everybody. Like when I saw 1/6 scale, like I can't tell you because I was just like I'm not gonna remember this. But I have to. Oh, it is so good. All right,
that's the one.
This is the one, man. So
my friend pre-ordered that, so I'm excited to see.
It is unbelievable. The 4 different looks, the different heads. Because I grew out my guy with the long hair and beard. That was my Arthur Morgan. Too. Yeah. So but even seeing these guys, they're just
wow. Yeah, you're gonna get me in trouble.
Oh man, maybe it was on the 5 toys because all these diorama, they took a whole list of them. That's right, the Gunslinger. Because 5K toys, that's it, dude. When you go check out, because I know you will, because you're the man. When you go look at Lago, he cracks up with the third party stuff, and he loves highlighting it because it's just like the names are so absurd.
Yeah, change all for copyright issues.
You're right. Yes, here it is. Right. Here it is. All right, share this tab. Check this bad boy out. Here it is. So it's $70, and I was like, oh, it's only $70. And then there's Lim Toys 1/6 Outlaws.
Wow, it's only $70.
Well, that's the pre-order. See, and then full price is $258.99 for domestic U.S. shipping. So let's just look. There's the bearded Morgan, man, with the longer hair look.
Out his beard. That's crazy.
Right? Like, look at all those head sculpts.
And the satchels, like leather, too. Everything's like on point.
Look at the winter outfit. I can't, this is something, you know what? This is a fun thing to do because this is going to be Yimbo does not buy Hot Toys or Yimbo does not do 1/6 scale. But
of that scale?
No, and I honestly just had to promise my wife. I had to promise her. She's like, you can't. I told her about this figure. And she's like, there's no space. Like my basement's overrun as it is, and she's like understandably she doesn't want my Hot Toys like throughout the rest of the house. That's her space. I get it.
Listen, one turned into 20, so I had to stop.
Man. It's a slippery slope. Well, that's how it was with Mezco. I knew I was going to fall in love. The same thing. Like, I know I would fall in love with this. This is why I have to avoid it. Same thing with Mythic. Like, I know I'm going to love it. But, like, look at, like, this would set me down. Like, this would be it. I would get this, and then the next thing would be Movie Venom, and then I'd be getting whatever the new Spider-Man comic book version, No Way Home. Whatever that they're going to announce. Like,
behind you, doing the same thing.
So I have to stop. That's a beautiful figure though, and if you were to get it, that's ridiculous.
The one, right? Yeah, that's danger. That's a dangerous one.
Oh, I wish. All right, so my Cadillac is all the way over there. I'll just remind everybody because did you end up ordering that Bratz caddy at all, or
yeah,
you did get it? Okay, good. All right, so it's coming then. Okay, because
I had the blue one though.
Nice. You still have it?
Storage somewhere. I gotta look for it.
Dude, there was a blue and then there's a gray one, and it was funny. I posted the reel and Big Manny Fresh like reached out to me and he goes, "Yo, I think my daughter's had that." And I was like,
my mom had it. That's how I got it.
That's so funny, dude.
I'll take that.
Yeah. That car is fantastic. That's why I was so impressed that you made the last action hero car work as like a 5-inch scale, because I love using stuff too, because like I've used my Ecto one, I've used a Batman Begins tumbler that were like 5-inch figures,
yeah,
but it's like you got to use the perspective and stuff. But that Cadillac, dude, throw Gomez in there immediately, be like
they turn Gomez, so they fit perfect. You don't even have to they fit perfect.
Yep. It's really cool. So I saw it's back up, I think, on Amazon. So if anybody, actually, here, Frank, I'm gonna get it for people.
Okay.
Hang on one second. Oh, this thing is so cool.
Who else I got back here?
Boy.
Oh, you got the red one.
Do you like those old man 40-year-old almost 40-year-old man grunts and groans? All right. So everybody, this is not, I wish like Ice Ryan was the first, or one of the first guys, or may have been the first guy that told me about like in a group chat. And like I said, a few people jumped on it. I avoided it at first because it was 57, and then it just dropped to 34 this week. So the sale ended today, but I think it's still $40 on Amazon. So this is for Bratz. Like, the Bratz logo is there, but it's in that chrome old school writing where I don't even think it's going to bother me in pictures. Like with bokeh and whatever else. Look at this car. Look, like, this is like, the scale is so good. I again, I don't like to pretend people like know my stuff. So like I posted a real review where I was showing like Shocker riding it, but look at that. Like, car doors, it's perfect.
Yep.
But it is you can see it. It's massive. It is a big car. The box is bigger than the car itself. Like, the box actually goes out another couple inches on either end. So the box is like ridiculous. Like, when it showed up yesterday, my wife was like, "What did you order?" And I was like, just hold on. And then I opened it. Inside was like the box from the manufacturer, and then the inside box was this. So
that's cool. I like it in that color.
This is why I had to show this off, because just so everybody could tell, like, I can't wait to do Kingpin shoving guys into the trunk.
Yep.
Because the batteries go in here, or just any kind of, I want to try to do a shot like Pulp Fiction style from inside if I can, with like
cool.
Deadpool and somebody else being for like doing Pulp Fiction shot when they're opening the back trunk.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh, good. We blinked out. Okay. And then this is the coolest thing.
Yep.
It
lights up.
And there's no sounds. It's not like anything that's like annoying. There's no rumbling. There's no music that plays like other toddler toys that I have for my kids around the house. Just headlights and taillights. And it's awesome.
Can't beat.
And the inside, look at the inside detail. Like I know this is not going to do it justice, but like you have all chrome in there. The shifter moves when you turn the wheel, turns the wheels, or the steering wheel turns the wheels. Well, all right, it doesn't do that. I thought it did that, but then it's got a glove. It has a glove box that can open. Like you could literally get a shot of a guy like reaching in to take the gun out of the car or something. You know, like there's just so many. Like basically any kind of vehicle shot you could have in mind, you can pull off. And it has floor mats that go in. It has cup holders. It has working seat belts. I freaking love this thing so much.
The possibilities are endless.
And and it's got like two little like sliders for the air conditioner, and the bottom one is when you slide it over, it turns on the lights.
I didn't know
so
the glove
cool.
box opened up. That's pretty cool.
Dude, the vents can go up and down, like not open and close, but they move. The vents, like the air conditioning vents move. It's got a really cool little like that 50s like metallic, like sheen again, that like glossy sparkle to it.
And that all translates good into the shots too. All those little chromed out details, it makes it different.
Dude, I can't wait. Did I show you? Did you get to see it yet? Because I got to share it with you after the show. I'm very proud of it. I haven't edited it yet, but it's for like a fog mist like shot.
I can't.
Those headlights pop, dude.
What do you use for?
Oh, so I use the atmosphere aerosol.
That's what my friend was telling me.
So I found like a code. I think Hidden Figures is an account, and like there was like H Figs, and I was able to buy 3 and get 1 free. So it came out to about $10 a can.
Okay.
It's not like I've now gone through. This is almost done. I think I have 2 more, but I honestly I kind of went hard with it this summer and then just stopped because I started having trouble with my lighting. I was fighting with the camera again. This whole learning process. Yeah. So sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, I said me too. I'm always having issues with lighting. I'm still learning how to mess with that.
Yeah. So actually, like this is something that we can always chit chat about too, because like I think I started figuring out you got to kind of backlight for fog a little bit more than I was apparently. So I started getting some stuff, and again, the headlights of that car helped my last shot with it tremendously because. Nice. Like it was Joker in front of the headlights, so it was perfectly back. Like it was everything I needed.
That's awesome.
So I do like it, but I'm not gonna buy anymore. Like I have whatever I have left to use, and I bought the Mister. Like everybody's been talking about those $8, $10 Amazon or Walmart.
Eric was using that. I think he was mentioning stuff.
So I bought one of those, and I've tried it once, and I only stopped. Because I was using it, I tried to do it in my mansion extreme set, and it's water like an idiot on cardboard. So I like immediately freaked out and haven't touched it since. So now that's why I basically stopped using mist. And if I needed like fog, I just went Pixar because I'm like
that's what I do. I kind of just like throw it in there.
Yeah. So I do like the atmosphere now that I figured it out. So we're gonna have to talk about this week. Next time I shoot, I'm gonna hit you up because I'm now that I'm like, I like what I'm getting out of it. I can send you the settings. I can't explain what they are or what the technical terms are, but I'll show you. Hey, this is working. I see mist in my pictures.
That's great. That's how I communicate. So hey, just do this.
Yeah. Oh man. So Frank, I'm officially fading, I think, and it's not that I haven't had an absolute blast, but I'm like looking at my floor, and I go, I have 4 boxes now to put back together and clean up, and this has been an absolute blast, and we have work tomorrow, so I don't know about you, but we can start to wind down if you are. Like I think I'm done showing off stuff.
Oh yeah,
the caddy was my last big one.
We'll do it again, man.
Oh man, this has been an absolute honor, dude. Seriously, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
I really appreciate everything, man. From the collabs to inviting me, all those things. It means a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah, likewise, dude. Yeah. Oh my God, I am so excited. It's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
we're
great.
gonna
It's
have
gonna
fun.
be great. So remember, anybody in that like New York, New Jersey area, I'm putting together our League of Extraordinary Collectors. So hit me up, hit Frank up, hit literally like Agent Variant, anybody. Like if you're in that
Let's
area,
do it.
Blitz is going, so hit us up.
Oh,
We'll give
is
you
he?
the
Oh,
details. Yeah. That's why he's
nice.
saving
Hit
that money
everybody.
because he knows he's gonna get hit, like we
Oh,
all are.
quick
Oh
story
man.
before we. A
Oh
few
yeah.
years ago, I went into that Toy Con for the first time, and I had $300 I had saved up. I
Sure.
had no idea what to expect. I walk in there, first table, I blew all my money.
Rookie move. Rookie mistake.
First table. It was just like, oh God.
Dude, I had hey Cox. I had actually had to force myself because same thing. I went like I immediately turned and I went no. I have to do an entire lap. So that's what I'm gonna make us do. I'm gonna make
That's
us
the
do a
goal.
whole lap. We're not spending any money, and this is how I like to look at it. If there's
It's
something that you
smart.
like, if it's meant to be, it will be. So if you see something, just make a mental note, and if it's back around when we loop, then it's yours.
The diorama guy that does my stuff, he's gonna be selling there too.
Oh, that's
And he
good to
has
know.
stuff for $10, $20. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Oh, I'm excited. That's really good. I
Yeah.
need some more stuff. Oh,
Too. It's gonna be fun.
this is gonna be so great. All right, let's just check in the last couple chats. San Diego Comic-Con does that to you. Spend everything at the first table.
Oh
Same
my God.
thing. New York Comic-Con. I'm still waiting to recap that with my brother-in-law Mike because that like essentially same story. I went, oh, there's Aquaman Mezco. So, and Clintastics. Yep, there it is. Sam walked into one. Bam, there was Hasbro Sentinel.
It sucks
See?
too when you're broke and then you start finding more stuff. And the guy's like, oh yeah, take this for $5.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, thank you, so again, Run with Toys 89, Frank. Thank you so much for joining us, and
Thank
everybody.
you, Yimbo. You're the
Thank
best.
thank you guys so much for sticking around and hanging out with us tonight. Again, this is just what we love doing, talking toys with our friends. So thank you guys for joining the chat. I know. I hope you guys were keeping yourself a little more entertained tonight. I'm sorry I couldn't. We were just. This is interview mode. This is conversation mode. This is too fun. So thank you guys. Here's no chewing was in the house. If the card did a no, I have too many toddler toys that play like if I hear Baby Shark like on the I can't. So anyway, everybody, Sunty actually gave me a closing, and in my excitement for tonight, I forgot to use it. So I still don't really have a closing. I'll just wish everybody, again, I hope you have everybody a great rest of your Sunday night. I hope all of you have an awesome work week. Control what you can control. I like to remind everybody that. And for me, that's talking about toys and, like playing with my kids and my wife. So those are my happy places, man. So Frank, thank you again. Anything else you want to let anybody know where to find you?
Yeah, you guys can follow me at Realm of Toys 89 and don't be shy, man. Hit me up. Let's collab. Hit me up for anything, man. You guys need help with anything? I'm always available. I'm always on here. And let's have fun.
You got it. Oh, thanks, Frank. All right. So seriously, we're gonna have you back on, because it would be exciting. We'll figure out our next talking point.
Sounds good, Yimbo.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. Thank you.
You too, brother. Have a good one.
Yep. Bye, guys.